Hello there. We are Ryan and Grant from Tiberius, and we're speaking to
The
Craig from
music box.
Craig from the Music
Craig from
Box.
the music
But he
box.
just has to ruin everything, doesn't he?
I had a lot of fun. It was great. It's definitely up there with like one of my favorite shows that we played. 100%.
Yeah, it's definitely like a milestone moment for us. We've played Radar a couple times now, and each time it just feels like it gets bigger and bigger, which is amazing for us. We can't take credit for the balloons. That was our lovely fans that brought those. We did bring the beach balls, though. We thought we want to have a party, and we weren't sure what the vibe was going to be like. But of course, Manchester always comes ready to rock and have a bit of fun with us. So it was great, as usual.
Pretty solid in terms of like positive reception to it. We've like
Yeah, I'd like to say like I don't want to sound like I'm fucking Nostradamus over here, but I had a premonition that it would. I mean, the second album's, in my view, just a better version of the first album, right?
Yeah.
I feel like our ability to say what we want to say musically improved,
Yeah.
but we didn't change anything too much in terms of like the vibe or the style or who Tiberius is as an identity. So I was kind of like, from my perspective before it came out, I was like, I'd be surprised if this didn't go down as well as, if not better than the first.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased to say that the response has been really, really cool. So that's also been really nice, having people singing along.
Yes,
to
yeah.
the new songs. When we played an hour and a half ago was really fucking cool. So.
yeah, we had the opportunity to actually like go and tour this one not long after we released it, whereas our debut album we released it during COVID and couldn't play a show to support it for like another year and a half, 2 years. So that's made a big difference to reception, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we got asked how the general music scene is in Edinburgh, and we were all of the general consensus that for things like doom metal and kind of sludgy kind of stuff like that, it's pretty good. But I don't know. You're probably better to answer this.
Yeah, maybe. I was
I
just
live in
going to say
London.
that I think it depends. Yeah, Ryan's in London these days. Bleh. So I would say that it depends where you are. I think there's quite a lot of a sort of as you said, sort of doom, sludge, stoner metal in Edinburgh, like post rock, post metal kind of scene is really good in Edinburgh. There's loads of great acts currently kind of doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Prog metal, kind of what we're doing, maybe not so much. So, but I think there's more of that kind of scene in Aberdeen. You've got like ILO and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it kind of just depends. You've got like these little pockets, which
Got
is
to go a little bit further
are
up
kinda
north
cool.
of Scotland.
I think it's really cool that you get these kind of little pockets of like different styles of metal, kind of like being nurtured in Scotland in that way, which is kind of nice. And then obviously we go up there, we can be like, look at our crazy brand of metal, and vice versa. And it leads to some interesting shows, which is nice. Yeah. Absolutely. So in Edinburgh, I'd give a shout out to Code Speaker, our good friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
The guys in Frontier as well.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else? Yeah, specifically Scottish bands or.
ILO obviously as well.
ILO.
Aberdeen.
Are Sapiens still on the go?
I don't know if but King Witch are still on
Yeah.
the go. Big massive shout out to them. So those are some great bands we've played with that we're friends with as well. So it just makes it that much better as well when you're playing shows with your mates. Because
Liam's band.
huh?
Liam's band.
Yeah, of course, Dread Persephone as well.
Dread
Yes.
Persephone. Yeah, that's it.
Liam came with us on this little jaunt to Manchester this time around. So yeah, that's Dread Persephone as well. So there's loads of really good music coming out of Scotland, which is great because you kind of want that. You want that sort of scene to help sort of like, to build on. It takes a village, right? And it's not going to be one band that kind of like comes
Nah,
out.
no way.
That's
No
the
way.
wrong attitude to have. So we're always like very much.
Just keep going as long as you can.
This is why I shouldn't have moved to London. He's fucking done. He's done in. Pinch me moment. Maybe.
Well, I had a bit of a mad moment where somebody got a tattoo of the Tiberius T on their chest after we played Glasgow a couple months ago, which was like, that's crazy.
To be clear, they were already a fan of us. It's not like they came 2 months ago, saw us, and were like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, I'm putting a fucking Tiberius logo tee on me.
Um,
They were already a fan. That was that. Okay, that's fair because I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about it today. I thought that this was quite pinch me.
I was gonna say
there's a big crowd and they knew who we were and it was just like
when we played
great vibes.
Tip of the Spear, there's like a kind of like call and answer thing that happens in the chorus, and like
Yeah,
during that answer, it was like you could hear it pass your monitors, like people like singing "Feed Me Please My Oracle," and I did like have a moment where I was like, if I can hear that, it's pretty cool.
Was that before or after you tripped?
That was before. I'm nursing a sore knee after that show as well, but that's for another conversation. More of the same, but also a longer set. Obviously, we played 40 minutes today, but we'll have a couple extra.
There are shows, so we can kind of like we control the spice. So we'll have more Tiberius nonsense happening, which will be good.
I think there's potentially a tune from the new album that we've not played live yet that we're thinking about filtering into the set, but we'll not.
We
say
will
which
be.
one
We will be.
specifically.
We're not thinking about it. We are doing
Okay.
it. So, but yeah, it'll be great. We're playing 27th in Edinburgh of September. 28th of September, we're playing in Newcastle. 29th of September, we're back here in Manchester. The 30th of September, we're playing Nottingham. The 1st of October, we're playing London. And then we're all the way off to the Netherlands to play Prog Power Europe for the first time, which we're super stoked
remembered.
about. Because apart from anything else, I think a lot of that came down to people basically harassing the promoters of the festival to put us on. So that was really cool, and it wasn't us. We harassed them, but not that much.
Those are other kind of pinch me moments, like when people like when things like that happen. The first ever show that we played in the Netherlands, there was like people that traveled like hundreds of miles across the country to like come and see us, and I think we had.
I don't think there are 100 miles in the Netherlands.
well, yeah, a few kilometers anyway. But
Sorry, Netherlands, we love you.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be so weird, which is why we like Radar, because Radar has such a varied kind of like festival lineup, like in terms of they have like the metal bands that you would expect to sort of expect. What do you expect from Radar? Radar's one of our favorite because we talk about dream lineups, but like for me, it would be something like I really love Dirty Loops. I'd want to see Dirty Loops play. Mm-hmm. I'd want to see like System of a Down play.
Yeah,
I've never seen System of a Down.
You've seen them, right? It was the first like big metal concert I went to. Right now, for what I'm listening to, I would have Carnival headline the Friday.
Yeah.
I'd have Gunship headline the Saturday.
On a Sunday, Corey Wong.
There you go.
Corey Wong's a great one. Because I mean the vibes would be immaculate and people would be a little bit tired from the end of the weekend.
Yes.
And Corey Wong would come in, play some fucking funk fusion nonsense. Maybe with or without Wolfpack, I could go either way with that. But yeah, like it's a smorgasbord of if it were up to me, there would be all kinds of acts playing. So I love all music.
There's one weekend's worth of headliners for you.
Yeah. Hopefully not a sore head, but we can't promise anything. We managed to pelt 2 people on the heads with the beach balls and we're trying to hit them back out. So we're really sorry to those people, whoever they were. We hope that it was not a painful experience.
Yeah, I think just to come away from it having like genuinely had
fun.
Yeah, a 45-minute to 60-minute like period of just being able to enjoy themselves and enjoy us, and feel a lot bit more uplifted with the rest of their day after having seen us.
God, could you say that any more miserable? I just want them to have fun, and God, it would be great if they did that because I'm having fun. Can you tell I'm having fun?
Okay, Grant. They get the point.
But yeah, we like to have fun. We have fun with each other, as you can see. We have fun on stage when we're not tripping over wires and injuring our knees. And
it's really getting sore, actually.
It's really sore. World's smallest violin here for you. So yeah, we want to have fun. That's why we're doing this. And so we want you to have fun as well. So, and we think that is the case. People that come back, they say, if nothing else, even if you're the worst band in the world, you're really fucking fun. No, they don't say that. But they do say we're fun.
Yeah.
They do say we're fun.
Definitely.
I'd probably call it a slice, but I would...
Are you talking about sausages?
Aye.
Square. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, actually. I think I would call it...
Does anybody call it a sliced sausage? What? You call it a sliced sausage? Why?
Sliced.
I suppose, yeah.
I think actually I would say square. The more I thought about it, I was thinking I think I would say square as well. But slice is fine. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not like
Don't
you
deep it too
thinking.
much.
Huh?
Don't deep it too much. uh, mm, Tortilla chips count as a crisp, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. Because you could say Doritos.
Lidl's lightly salted tortilla chips, whatever they've done to the most recent recipe change, there's like a kind of corny, kind of like taste and texture to that is delicious. And they don't cost you an absolute fucking bomb if you were to buy it from like Sainsbury's or something.
Again, your fault. You live in London.
Yeah.
For me, I'm an old school man. Pickled onion monster munch all day, every day. I fucking love.
Is that why your breath always reeks?
Yeah, reeks is it? Does it reek? Is it? So yeah, pickled onion. Or now here's a fucking blast from the past. Yeah, hot and spicy knickknacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good shout. Yeah, they're the OGs.